Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. It's August, the second half of August, and there's been quite a lot happening actually. We have got some actual, genuine harvesting that we can do with our harvester. So I'm just sticking a bit of nitrogen down on my grass field, as the next time I mow it I'm hoping to get more than 6 bales from it. All the onions have been cleared off this field. 18,000 litres, which I was able to put in my silo shed. I'll show you actually in a minute. There's been quite a lot happening since the last episode actually. We didn't make a lot of money on those 2 onion contracts and how long it took, because paying for worker fees, the amount of time it took, it wasn't particularly financially great, if I'm honest, but we experienced onions and we've got some. I suppose we've still got about 5 grand's worth to sell, so not huge, but an experience nonetheless. Would I do it again? It was very time consuming, really time consuming. I'm gonna need I'm just going to leave this here for the minute. I might need it later. Definitely going to need that. Not sure I should have brought this tank, because now we've got the seeing spray. Nothing. I mean, that's just gone through a couple of percent. I don't think we've got any fields big enough, and it's not a problem with the weeds either. Cracking on. I'm going to put a shed up here. Now, in order to build this, it needs cement bags. So I could do with stones to make cement bags. That saves me the cost of buying cement bags. That's not particularly working, as there's none turned up yet. Need to get all this moved, but that's pretty much run out of stuff. This need a lot of stones. I don't know if there's anything that I can buy stones from. In here the onions are in, and I tipped this in with the trailer and it registered that they're in there. I couldn't put them down the grill, the other side of that wall, but I could just tip them straight in, so that's cool. So it's a bulk haul as well as I'm assuming crop silo as well. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Well, it's got a pipe, so yes it is. The builder, I've cleared the trees and stuff out of here myself. The builder has put foundations in. He reckons he can get this cracked in pretty quickly. They've done all the drainage and that's already been put in before he's marked all of these areas out. They've changed, put this sort of hardcoring down over there. What else has happened? I've spent 10 grand on fish food, which was painful. financially we're not too bad. We've got a little bit of wriggle room now, but we're also not great. I've got a harvesting contract. One is at a field over here, which is good because I can go up to Walter's, pick up the harvester, and then if I need to put straight into the cart, the trailer and everything's over here anyway, and then there's another one that's up over that way. So that is the plan for today's episode. And whilst I'm mentioning, let's have a quick I mean, what's the... Is that too big for this map? Does it pivot on the front? I mean, it's £250,000 basically. It's a beast, isn't it? £585. It's too big for this map, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it? What will we use it for? What am I coming here for? I'll come on here for a I need to lease a header, don't I, for me harvester. This one I think is the only one. Vario. Evian. That one. Yeah, the Vario. I'm sure there's probably a bigger header that we could put on. It's expensive, that, isn't it? A 6.2 metre. We will want the trailer out. That's expensive. All the basics on that. We don't need the license plate because it's not ours. Oh, I was hoping to keep hold of this for a little bit. Well, that's just rinsed me out, hasn't it? Shocking, shocking. Maybe we do need to buy one because we need one to come up in the sale. That's a price I'm not happy with. Very annoying. Anyway, let me go and get the harvester. It'd be nice to get it out. It's been sat for months. I'm about to go and give it a quick check over when I went to see Walter. Pretty much keep away from my yard because there's so much work going on, but let them boys just crack on with it, but they're not there at the minute. Anyway, I'll see you in just what's a shake of a donkey's tail. Ooh. Took that a bit wide, no. Yeah, it's reek. Well, it's nice to be out in the combine. I forgot this is, I mean, we've got an absolute winner on this combine. If we can just get the header second hand somewhere, yeah, it's happy days. Right, I'm thinking we're somewhere near here. My little map will show me. Not the quickest, 20 mile an hour, but it's alright, that's alright. Oh, we're here. I'm thinking the entrance would be straight ahead. Whoops, let's get over. Try and give them room to get by. Yeah, no. Right. That sort of messed me up a bit, because I could do coming back out this way, couldn't I? The builders said they're going to turn up soon. I don't really want to be driving past. Tell you what. Let's attempt to neaten up and back in the other way. Him again. Him again. Be careful of that. Get the gates open. I might have just blocked myself in there. I should be alright. Might actually be the perfect size harvester for this map. Not that one, that one. Right, that's just, yeah, that's a decent size header. I've used this before, haven't I? But it's always good to check and test anyway. Right, header down. No. What's that? Still got my indicator on. Header down, on, up, down, that's it. Up again, down. Let's harvest. Oh, it's nice to be out in the harvester. Obviously the last episode was harvesting, but it's not fun of the harvesting like this is. Sorghum o'clock. I'm wondering actually if there's anything, because we'll probably get a bit of sorghum left over. Just picking this up, Walters reckons his sorghum's going to be ready to go soon. I don't think we'll get a chance to do it in this episode, but we do need to be away for the building work to continue as well, so the more work we can get out on the road the better. And to be fair, I think Walter's going to have a fair bit of work that needs to be done anyway in August. Soybeans didn't look particularly ready to me, but I'm thinking we're going to have to hold on to this header for quite a while, which is why I'm worried about the initial cost, because obviously we're going to be paying each day and usage fees as well. Anyway, I shall crack on and come back to you in a bit. Definitely going to need to bring truck and trailer over. Am I going to double I think I might double. Double trailer. Or switch trailers. I don't really want to be paying. I'm missing bits of the edge here. I'm not focusing. I don't really want to be paying somebody to drop for us because money is tight. I mean, we've cleared quite a bit of debt off, but there's also a long way to go yet. Anyway, I'll check in with you in a bit. First field is done. That's nearly 24,000 litres off that field, which I'm actually quite surprised about. I realised when I went to pick up my Unimog, I've got the agricultural back on it, so I could put the sides on. I'd got the sides in the garage all the time, I'd forgot where I'd put them, so I thought I may as well chuck them on, because it's an extra 2,500 litres, which all helps to the road train, doesn't it? I'm also thinking that class is that we're probably going to be spending a lot of money to get that, and I think it might be too big for this map, as much as I like it. Plus this has got the flat back on it, so this is 300 horses plus 350 or something. I say that as it starts to struggle up this hill. Well, yeah, I suppose the fields might not be that big, but the hills are quite beefy, aren't they? Let's put let everybody know if they want to come past. We are having a struggle. Maybe the class is a good idea. That's a side thought anyway. What I've been thinking is, if I've just spent 10 grand on fish food, maybe we should just buy a facility to make fish food. Oh my days, this isn't even that steep a hill. I suppose we are pulling a lot of weight then, aren't we? A bigger trailer is more sensible. But we are beholden to the sale. Wow. But yeah, I'm wondering if we could buy a factory, a facility to make fish food, couldn't we? And possibly use offcuts from harvesting to create fish food. It's probably cheaper in the long run. The trouble is I haven't got the field for it, have I? But this Skoda behind me, why are they not just coming out and overtaking? I suppose because of the bend. Just rare to see them being. I know that I'm turning left in case he wants to go right. Yeah, fish food factory. And then I'm thinking sorghum, could we make use of any leftover sorghum? Chickens? We could do eggs ourselves. We haven't got a lot of field space to do stuff with, have we? We probably need more field space. Oh dear. I hope he's not behind us. Oh, he's gone. Good lad. Could have used that mirror, couldn't I? That would have been the more sensible thing to do. Wowzers. I'm going to fill this before heading to the... This is the grain store south for both contracts, I think. Yes. That's what I'm confident of. So yeah, maybe look at keeping some animals to make money from. I don't know, actually. At some point I want to try and do horses. I have done them on... It was 22, weren't it? I think I've done horses. Long distance thing though, the horse, though, isn't it? And you've got to ride them. It's not difficult, I suppose. Might be worth a thought. This is quite a big field. He's not trying to overtake me, is he? Try and squeeze over here. Out the way. That gives everybody. Oh. Skoda decided to take everybody out. That's sort of why Giant shouldn't have gone with car companies for NPCs in the game, because it's just given Skoda a bad reputation in my view now. Because the AI, the NPCs just drive like idiots. Right, this is a much bigger field. What time are we on? 10:30 start. Unfold. How do I unfold? Nope, that one. Unfold. Fold, no. Do-do. We go. So I think I'll fill the trailer up, go do the first drop, come back. There's a lot of walking, but I haven't got the money to pay for staff, so what are you going to do? Yeah, I'll fill the trailer. It's a bit close, isn't it? Okay. Fill the trailer up, trailers up, drop them, and then come back and probably put a bit of music on and speed a bit of this up, because time is a ticking. But yeah, 10:30 start. Let's see where this takes us to. backache on the go. That's tight, isn't it? But we've got to the end of it. I can only assume that this field is not high on the yield compared to the other field that we've done, because pipe out. A bit better. This is the second delivery. This is not. There isn't a. Well, the Bailey trailer rocking. If the trailers are rocking, yeah, there's no. I thought there'd be 2 drops coming from here. I thought this is a much bigger field, huge compared to the other one. Why has my money gone down to a minus? Yes, that's a little bit curious as to why that's happened. Hopefully anybody driving can see us. I think looks about right to me, that. But yeah, that seems pretty strange to me that we didn't fill a field up. Got no reverse on me, have I? No camera on this. No. Oh, there we go. Get that up. Right, hazards off, engine off. Let's go and drop. Leasing costs. That's what's took the money down. I've still got that trailer as well. That's costing money. That's part of the rules that I put in for myself, isn't it? So that's the game. Right. When I dropped off a full trailer, which was 37, just shy of 38,000, we'd got about 8,000 less, 8 to 9,000 less than what it's saying there. We'd completed one contract, and then it said we delivered 40% of this field. So I was thinking, hello, big payday coming up here. However, now I'm a little bit worried. Yes, it is. If I can recalibrate that stick again and get it a little bit more accurate. Anyway, let's head off to the grain store. This is an interesting drive with this rig setup, because some points I'm foot to the floor to get there and not going very fast, and then other points I'm sitting on the brake because I'm going too fast, such as the downhill. This bit of the drive is easy. Coming back up was painful. Clear. Clear. But it took a while. I mean, it's actually 2 o'clock. Not doing too bad. I might be able to pick up something else. Maybe even get over to Walter's for a bit of work. Or should we just position ourselves over at Walter's for an entire episode? Because he will have other bits of work ready to be done. Ooh, nearly. I'm struggling to slow down then. Too much weight behind me. Oh, I better put my hazards on. Oh, road train on the go. Did my hazards just light up on the dashboard? Yes, how cool. Okay, we are good to get a big old swing out. Nice. So yeah, I'm still considering a fish food factory. There is a bit of wiggle room in the bank now to borrow a little bit more. I think I'm down to about 350 grand. So that's decent. Thanks to the late night wood transportation contract. I did have some spraying contracts as well, to be fair, but what we want is harvesting, because that's the time of year where you're making, well, the time of year where you're getting in your stock, your yield before it gets sold, unless you're like these guys who just own the land and then say get a contractor and do it and sell it. We can hold on to it till the best price comes up. I'm hoping we have a fair bit left over from this. I'm not sure what you'd do with sorghum. There's plenty of animal feed is. It's going to come out to me. Yep. Come on, son. You've committed. I've got this problem with getting out of first gear now. Come on. Slapped his brakes on the road, didn't he? I mean, if you've not got room there, what is he doing? Absolutely stitched me up there, isn't he? Remember the coach behind us waiting. Got a full lock on here now. He's waiting to come out as well. Got me hazards on to warn him as he come down that end. And he had to give way lines on his side of the road. He should have stopped. Anyway, rant finished. Let's build this up. The bus is behind me by quite a distance, but I'm assuming he's going to attempt to overtake us. I'll try and hug this side of the road. I am foot to the floor at this point. There's a straight here, mate. I'll just go for it, son. I wonder if it's just because we're at 100% damage. I'm going to have to spend money doing it, aren't I? I think he's going for it. No, he's not, because his motor is still beyond. He's not in a rush. Might be a coach tour with some tourists and he's just showing them the scenery, the sunflowers. Give them a bit of a heads up that we're turning. Alright, this is the bit. This is where we find out if we've got anything left over. Right, what am I dropping off first? Let's drop the smaller bits first. I suppose that's not gone up much, is it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Is there going to be a problem here now? Because I'm a bit worried about that. No, maybe not. 77. We'll have some sorghum left, but maybe not as much as I was thinking. $6,000. So I'm going to be honest, that's less than I was expecting. But we'll keep hold of it in case we can do something with it. And in fact, let's just have a quick check online of the best timing. We can have these. They're done. 12 grand in the bank. That's nice. Just sorghum. Yeah, definitely not the point to sell it. We can always wait for winter for that. We've got storage now, so that's not a problem for us whatsoever. And happy days. Nice to be out combining in the class. Very pleasing. On that note, time is a ticking. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, then you are more than welcome to subscribe. If you've got any comments or suggestions, then feel free to pop them in the comment section. I think I might have a look to see if we've got a cultivating contract so we can test out our new cultivator. But I think I might need to pay to get this fixed beforehand. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.